She's preparing for liftoff, but these are signs before she takes off. Number one, players, the fight is gone. What I mean by the fight is gone is that passion and conviction she had at the beginning of y'all relationship, when she tried to fight to keep it together, she no longer has, players. Number one, the fight is gone. At the beginning, she used to go toe-to-toe and blow for blow with you. Now it's like she's staying down for the count. Coexistence, just to go along to get along, is cancerous, because that means she's not fully invested present. Arguments, disagreements can help strengthen the bond, help you grow as a couple in a relationship. So if she's not giving it her all like before, it weakens it, player. You need her 100% emotionally, mentally, and physically at all times, player, at all times. If not, you're going to fall through the cracks, players. Number two, growing apart because outlook views on life change. Those similar core values y'all shared together before is what's been guiding y'all through life. Y'all both came in a relationship with religious beliefs, like Baptist, Christian. Now you want to be more spiritual, but she wants to stay with her religion. At first, y'all was all lives matter. Now you develop a black power mindset, but she still wants to go along to get along. You want to move to a different state, but she doesn't. You want to put your child in private school, but she wants to keep her child in public school. You want to start a family or add to it, but she doesn't. You moving up in your job or planning to get a better one, but she's not real supportive. Now, instead of going forward, y'all are stuck at a standstill. Once core values change, so does the mindsets and the relationship play. You need everything on one accord. Once those mindsets start to change, those core values, core beliefs start to change, so does the mindset and the relationship players. Number three, snowball effect. Making small things big. Players. Starting fights over the littlest things. Garbage not getting taken out. Closing the door too hard. You closing the door too hard. Don't close it that hard. Chewing your food with your mouth open and loud. Oh, man. Whew, all in my mouth, man. You sleeping too much. You must got a girl pregnant. Oh, boy. That's her expressing her frustrations in other areas that actually get to the real problem, player. That's her expressing her frustrations in other areas instead of actually getting to the real problem. You know what that problem is? You. You're the source of her unhappiness, players. That's just built up contempt talking. That's all it is. It's built up contempt talking, players. Number four, not confiding in you. And this is serious right here, players. Starts venting and asking you for advice on heavy, light life situations. If she's not confiding in you, then it's another person she has developed a relationship with and no longer trusts you, player. And that hurts the relationship. Because when the bond is strengthened, the intimacy deepens. And without that, y'all no longer really have a relationship, player. If she's taking her problems and her hardships to somebody else besides you, hey, man, the relationship is like I say, if she is preparing for liftoff, and these are signs she's about to take off. Because she's supposed to trust you, player, at all times with everything, good or bad. So if she's taking it to somewhere else and confiding in another guy, the relationship over with, player. Number five, stonewalls you. Here go another one. As her man, you're supposed to iron out her wrinkles and help her the best version of herself. As her man, you're supposed to iron out her wrinkles and help make her the best version of herself. But that can't work if she's blocking you off from her, player. If she's stonewalling you, that's a bad sign of relationship, player. There you go again. She's blocking you out your purpose. There she go again, blocking you out your purpose. But she's preparing for liftoff. And these are signs before she takes off. Number six, players, I call this a status check. This is what I call a status check, player. If you don't have an idea how your girl, like let's say y'all on bad terms, right? And y'all been on bad terms for a while. But you don't have a really idea of where her head is. This is what I call a status check. Now, peep the game, players. Number six, her family and friends giving you that cold shoulder. This means her close friends, family, is reflecting the same way she feels about you. At first, they used to like you, but all of a sudden they seem cold and distant. It's because she's been filling them in on all the unhappy details of y'all relationship and broke down her plans to lead to them. Players, that's it. That's it. When they being cold and distant with you, that's it, players. If you lost on how she really feels, use her friends and family's behavior, attitude, and actions towards you, players. That's how you do that. Use the actions, attitude, and how they treat you, player. When they start treating you, man, like, golly, man, we used to be so cool. All of a sudden, now they calling this, they barely hugging you, barely greeting you when they see you. I'm talking about barely waving at you, man, barely speaking. Bruh, that's a sign. So when you want to know what's going on, she telling them everything, and it's everything bad. She putting all the blame on you. Number seven, if you're feeling lonely, even when y'all are together physically, it's because you are. If you're feeling lonely, even when y'all are together physically, it's because you are a player. Number 8, phone and other things seem more important than you. She used to pay close attention to your every word, especially on important issues. Picked up on all your signals and cues, but now most of the time she's looking through her phone, scrolling through her IG feed. You know what that means? She's mentally and emotionally checked out from you, player. Now, if it's something important, let her slide. If it's important, like her job, the kids, you know what I'm saying? She trying to discipline the kids, something they did or said, or, you know what I'm saying, school or whatever like that. Like I say, her job or kids, anything like that. But when you're trying to break down a serious situation to her about you, at your job, something going on with you personally, or something going on with her, or whatever like that, you want to find out something's going on with y'all or whatever, man. And you look at her, she just scroll through her phone. That's disrespect, player. Number 9, quality time has been non-existent. Avoid spending time with you, and they're spending most time with everyone and everything else, and those things are more important than her. And communication is non-consistent. That means she's not invested no more, player. She's not fully invested. If you do call her, she might barely call you back, player. Number 10, sign for she takes off now. Rolls eyes, smacking lips, hands on hips, and points her finger at your chest, player. Rolls eyes, smacking lips, hands on hips, and points her finger at your chest now more than ever. Like it developed over time. That's built up contempt being displayed, player. That's all it is. Built up contempt being displayed. I'll talk more about that later in my bonus. Number 11, no physical touch. When it's trouble in a relationship, it's less and less physical touch. Hugs, kisses, like flirting. But that's a subconscious way of withdrawing the emotional connection. Loving sentiments that she no longer has for you, player. And not only is that a subconscious way, there's also a clever way. Because guys don't really pick up on that. They'll just think that, hey man, we'll get it back together. But no, player, she's slowly about to take off, preparing for takeoff. Number 12, players, come on. I'll tell all my players this, man. I tell all my player partners this right here, players. Go with your gut. Go with your gut, player. Go with your gut. Number 12, go with your gut. Your instincts feel if something wrong, that's a sign it is. It's just that simple. And you need to be preparing for detachment. That's all it is, player. That's a sign. If you feel it in your gut, that's what it is, players. Now this is my bonus. Body language cues, signs. Body language can express what someone is thinking but not saying. This is why this is so important, players. Number 1, now peep this game. This is serious, man. Feet point in a different direction when you're talking to them. If her feet is constantly pointing in a different direction, she's losing interest, player. She's losing interest. A clever way is to turn her head towards you, but keep her body, feet in another different direction. You know what I'm saying? Turn her body, keep her head towards you, but turn her body another way. And that's, like I say, that's another way to kind of get you off. But if her body turn another way, players, nah. She's losing interest, player, for real. Number 2, grinds her teeth or bites down her lip means she's holding back her true emotions, player. Now, it could be from going off, like y'all been in a fight. Now, it could be to stop her from going off or saying something, or just doesn't want to escalate the situation. That could be that. It just depends on, like, what kind of conversation y'all have. It just, y'all yelling and shouting, and she bite down on her lip. That means she really want to say something, player, but she trying her best to hold back on it. Her best to just hold back on it. Number 3, player. Legs don't cross during arguments, disagreements. It's a sign she's closing herself off from you. It doesn't want to hear you or be near you, player. That's what that is. Her legs don't cross during arguments, disagreements. It's a sign she's closing herself off from you. It doesn't want to hear you or be near you. Number 4, have serious laughs at your jokes. Doesn't want to tell you what she really thinks to embarrass you or make you mad. Now, some guys, I can't fault that, because some guys will explode if they feel like their jokes are not funny. And the broad just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? They will get mad. They definitely will get mad. Number 5, player. Deep out of nowhere sighs. Like that. If it's more than usual, she is getting tired or fed up with something you're doing or not doing, player. It means she getting fed up with what you're doing or not doing. That is, player. Them deep sighs. If it's more than usual, she is getting tired or fed up with something you're doing or not doing. Number 6, players. You go for hugs and other things physically, and she leans away. Sitting next to each other or standing. Sign she's pulling away emotionally, player. That's just a sign she's pulling away emotionally. Number 7, avoiding the meeting of the eyes. Depending on if it's an argument or a serious conversation between the two, it could be she's lying, hiding true feelings, or cutting off her emotions towards you, player. Avoiding the meeting of the eyes, depending on if it's an argument or a serious conversation between the two. It could be because she's lying, holding her true feelings, or cutting off emotions towards you, players. And those eyes are very important too. I always talk about the meeting of the eyes. I always talk about that. Alright, player number 8. Crossing arms. Not interested, losing feelings, or not trust you. That's what that means. She crossing her arms, especially around her stomach. She don't trust you no more, player. Nothing you say or do. When you see that, she no longer trusts you. Nothing you says or do. That's all it is, player. Crossing arms, not interested, losing feelings on, or not trust you. That's what it is. Number 9. Says something out of anger, rage, getting smart, and slipped. Hold on. Said something out of anger, rage, getting smart, or she slipped. But though, check this now. Licks her lips afterwards. You know why? Because she wishes she could take that back or erase what she said. So when she get mad or slip or say something out of rage, and you see her lick her bottom lip, like LL Cool J, you lick all his lips, player, that's her wishing she can really erase what she said and take that back. So when she put the LL Cool J on you, when she said something out of anger or rage and she slipped like, ooh, and you catch her lick her bottom lip, player, or just lick her lips in general, yeah, she wishes she could take that back and erase that. That's her licking her lip, is erasing that, what she said. Number 10, keeping up with the time when you're trying to talk to her. Now this is a good one, player, too. Keeping up with the time when you're talking to her. Constantly looking at her phone or watch. She feels like you're wasting her time and wishes she was somewhere else, players. And that's what that is. She feels like you wasting her time, ST. Looking at her clock, you wasting her time. See that what that means? And she wishes her time was spent somewhere else. See what I mean? Phone, watch, looking at her time, wishing she was somewhere else. See what I'm saying? Alright, now what I thought about was when I was writing this down, I was thinking about when I was watching Empire and I see the little clips on the internet when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now when I watched Cookie and Lucious Lyon go at it, I could tell Cookie really want that marriage to work because she never crosses her arms and she never turned her body a certain way. She always look at Lucious straight up and she stayed there and fight with him. And I peeped that, man, a lot because when a woman go to turn on her body, man, you trying to talk to her, man, y'all in the car, she turn her body the other way, look out the other window, man, she no longer interested, man. See what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't look at the body language. The body language speak before the person does. See what I'm saying? Then I look on the clip with I think her name is Cynthia Bailey with Mark Hill. Now I know Mark Hill because he be on ESPN, but I watched the little clips on them, and one time they was having like a little argument, but the argument wasn't even serious, and all he was telling her was, "Come here, let's sit down and talk." Now his voice was kind of up a little bit, but it wasn't that high. Like he was trying to like call her out and make her look bad on TV. You know, it was just a little aggression. But check this out. Instead of her staying there, she got up, walked away. Now that's a sign she's just not in it no more. Now all she's doing is using him for a storyline anyway. Now, if I could talk to him, I'd say, hey, bro, you probably already know this, but you don't want to really face the real facts that she's just using you for a storyline. When a woman is sitting there with you players, and y'all having a discussion, and it's getting serious and intense, she's supposed to be like Lucious, man. She's supposed to be like Lucious' wife, Cookie. But she do like Cynthia, man, and y'all sitting down talking, and you ain't even getting loud, calling her name or nothing. And you trying to sit there and talk to her, she jump up and leave? Nah, man, she no longer in the play. That means she no longer fully invested into the relationship anymore, man. Every time I watch Cookie play, she's sitting there going back and forth with Lucious, man. Every time. I never seen Cookie walk out of an argument. Every time she with Lucious, man, like out to my eyes, I watch it now. I watch the Empire show. I never seen Cookie just leave off on him when he talking. Never. I never seen her. Now they go back and forth at it all the time, but I never once seen Cookie just leave off of him when he talking. Never. She never disrespected him like that. When I seen Cynthia Bailey disrespect Mike, I was like, come on, man. So all she doing is using you for a storyline, player. That's it. That means she no longer into a relationship at all. Anytime I get married, no, player. She just use you for a storyline, man. Your woman's supposed to be like Cookie, players. Cookie, not Cynthia, player. Alright, players. Respect.